Hello and welcome to my fourth tutorial. In this tutorial we are going to cover while loops. They are also required a lot in programming. They're used to repeat some code until the condition is achieved. For example, I want to add numbers until you type -1. So for that to work we will use the while loop and if command. Let's get to the code. So start new project first. And after starting a new project, you know what's the Visual C++ empty project, type the name of the project, tutorial 4 in my case, press OK. You can name it whatever you want. When you start a new project, we need to add a source file, right click source file, set new item. C++. So while loops are very important, and I'm going to show you the basics here. So we need to write the program skeleton first, using namespace as oh my god. And of course return 0, and there's the program skeleton. So what do we want here? We want to make a program that will add numbers until we type -1. So let's define one variable. It would be type double. It will be named A, and one variable type double named Z. So let's do it like this. We're going to start the while loop, while A not equal to -1. What does this mean? This means if we type -1, so if the number is not -1, the code will run inside the brackets. So input A, and then let's say Z plus equals A. This is the same like typing Z equals Z plus A, so it will get the value of Z and from here and add A to it. But this is the shorter version, Z plus equals A. And of course we need to type this here to how can I say, read the first value and do the math, and then on the end read again the A value. And let's initialize the variables to 0, and A would be 0. Add system pause. Start program. It's very simple. It does not show anything, but if we type start typing like 5, 4, 2, 1, and type -1, we don't get anything. The program will exit. But we want to show the result, so we'll type the result is Z and line. And when we run program now, type for example 5, 5, 4, 6, -1, the result is 20. So our program works. It's very simple, and let's explain the code. The first line we define double, so we define two variables type double. Those variables can be with decimal places. If you remember, double type data type is data type that will hold decimal values also. In the second line and third line we define we set the values variable Z and A to 0, and on the fourth line we read the value for A and then start the while loop. So the while loops the while loop loops until the value of variable a isn't -1. So it's some reverse logic, programming logic. We could have done it like if a is bigger, while a is bigger than -1. So that should have worked also. But I like it so we can type -2 or something like that. This will work too. 5 and -1, the result is 10. But I like it more like this. We only say that if a user types -1, the program should terminate. So while loop will exit. But if when we go into the while loop, it starts. It adds the first number. We typed 5 from here. It gets the value of a and adds it to a sum. And then it prompts us for another number in the same variable, and it doesn't go from the start of the program, it goes from here again. So it does only this, and then again prompts us for that. And it goes again here, and then prompts us for entering another value. And it runs until a is not equal to. If we type, when this prompts us for a variable -1, it will check the condition, and if it sees that a is equal to -1, it will exit, because it will run while a is not equal to -1, as the word says. And when the program terminates, or the while loop terminates, it will print us this on the console window. The result is z, and then line, system pause, you know what. Also, we could have done that a little bit different. This works and it's perfect. I like it. 32.2, for example, -1, and the result is 38. Okay, it works, but if you want the while loop to run forever, so you can do that also. Just type this, while true, and let's check like this. If a is equal to -1, break. So when we run the program, it will work again. 555 -1, result is 15. How does this work? It works like this. If we enter the while loop, so while true will never end until we unless we execute break command. So if a is equal to -1, we break the loop, if you understand. We exit the loop, force it to exit. So if we didn't have this, it would have run forever until we exited the program, of course, and we could never seen. We can type -1, -3, anything, and it will run forever. So by adding this code, we check if value of variable a is -1, we break the loop. So when it sees the break command, it exits the loop and this code executes. Then system pause and then return 0 and the program is terminated. But if value a is not equal to 1, it does not execute break command. You don't need to type always for one command, you don't need to type the brackets. You can use it like this. So, because it does not break the loop, it adds the a value to z and then prompts us again for a. So that loops until we type -1. Also, we could have done this a little bit different. We could have said if a is equal to -1 to sum the numbers, if equal to -2 to, for example, divide the numbers, and if it's equal to -3 or 0 to exit the program. That could have been done also, but we should use some more if commands to check if a is -1, then we set that, and we need to have another variable for storing what command should it do, and that's a little bit of it. While command is essential, so I hope you learned this. And if you have any questions, please comment and ask me anything. I would be glad to help you. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I hope I helped you to learn this. In the next tutorial we're going to cover for loop. It's similar to while, but it runs until some number. So that's a bit of this tutorial. Thanks for watching again. Bye.